Victory comes with a devastating price that no team wants to pay, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just discovered exactly how cruel that reality can be. Despite securing a thrilling 20-19 victory over the Houston Texans during Monday night's clash, the Buccaneers walked away from the field, nursing two significant injuries that could reshape their season trajectory. The team's promising campaign took a worrying turn, as they lost not one, but two crucial starters to injuries that nobody saw coming. The first blow struck in the second quarter when Calijah Kancey, Tampa Bay's prized first-round selection from the 2023 draft, went down with a pectoral injury that immediately raised red flags among coaching staff. The promising defensive tackle was in the midst of pressuring Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud when disaster struck. Kancey had been engaged with offensive tackle Titus Howard, while edge rusher Haason Reddick unexpectedly dropped back into coverage, a play design that should have created opportunities, not casualties. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this injury preventable, or simply the unavoidable cost of aggressive defensive play calling? The second devastating blow came from an unexpected source. Luke Goedeke, the team's starting right tackle, who had recently signed a lucrative 4-year contract extension worth a staggering $90 million, was forced to exit the game due to complications from a foot injury. What makes this situation particularly frustrating is that Goedeke had initially sustained this injury during the team's Week 1 victory against the Atlanta Falcons, yet continued attempting to play through the discomfort. The medical staff had already expressed concerns about Goedeke's condition, as the injury had sidelined him from practice for 2 consecutive days. Although he managed to participate in Friday's practice session with limited involvement, his durability remained questionable. His final contribution to Monday's contest occurred with just 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the opening quarter, a timeline that suggests the injury was more severe than initially assessed. And this is the part most people miss. The Buccaneers were already operating with a significantly weakened offensive line before these latest setbacks occurred. All-Pro left tackle Tristan Wirfs, widely considered one of the league's elite protectors, has been conspicuously absent from the team's first 2 regular season matchups due to a persistent knee injury. This absence had already forced the coaching staff to implement backup plans and adjust their offensive schemes. When Goedeke's situation deteriorated, swing tackle Charlie Heck was immediately thrust into action, stepping up to fill the void on the right side of the line. The defensive adjustments proved equally challenging. With Kancey's sudden departure, the Buccaneers found themselves relying heavily on Greg Gaines and Elijah Roberts to anchor their interior pass rush. Roberts demonstrated his readiness for increased responsibility by contributing to a crucial third-quarter sack of Stroud, splitting the achievement with veteran inside linebacker Lavonte David, a collaboration that showcased the team's depth and adaptability under pressure. What's truly remarkable is how these injury setbacks highlight a broader question about modern NFL team management. Should franchises prioritize immediate competitive success over long-term player health? When a player like Goedeke receives a $90 million investment, does that create pressure to rush back from injuries that might require additional recovery time? The Buccaneers' situation perfectly illustrates the delicate balance teams must maintain between winning games and preserving their most valuable assets. While the victory against Houston demonstrates their resilience and depth, the mounting injuries along both the offensive and defensive lines could create significant challenges as the season progresses. Here's what I want to know from you. Do you think teams are pushing injured players back into action too quickly in today's NFL? Is a single win worth the risk of aggravating injuries that could sideline key players for months? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't hold back if you disagree with how the Buccaneers handled these situations.